Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime Review. Today I'm going to try this Marie Callender's Fiesta Queso chicken. It is grilled white meat chicken patty and white rice topped with cilantro lime cheese sauce and a side of corn and black beans. Sounds interesting. It's 12 ounces or 340 grams, and we bought this at Kroger. It was $3.50, which is pretty cheap if you ask me. 330 calories for the meal, which tells me it's probably going to be a lot of rice. There's your other information for you. It does have a conventional oven directions if you want, and don't put it in the toaster oven, but of course we don't do that. We do microwaves on this channel. So we're going to, of course, take it out of the box, slit the film to vent, cook on high for 6 to 7 minutes, check that the food is cooked thoroughly because you're going to have a thermometer with you, of course. So I'll probably do it 6.5 minutes. That's probably a good time. See what it looks like. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, quite a bit of rice in there. So we're just gonna slit the film to vent. So I'm gonna I usually just take a fork and poke a couple holes in it. But yeah, I'm gonna get this in the microwave for like 6.5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave. I'm gonna stir this part up first. There's some big hunks of I think that's onion. It looks like onion. Can't really promise you what that is, truthfully. Let's see if I can cut this chicken with a fork. You ready? Oh yeah. Really tender. Now it's a grilled chicken, so it doesn't have any breading on it, of course, but looks pretty good. Pretty decent sized piece of chicken. And let me try. Yeah, let me stir these up a little bit. They don't give you much of the way of corn and beans. It's probably a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna let this cool off for just a minute and give it a try. I gave it a little bit to cool off. I got rice, chicken. Looks like either tomatoes or peppers. I can't tell. It looks like tomatoes, and then onion. So here we go. I actually got a big hunk of onion. I didn't realize. The onion is actually not a strong like burning onion. It's actually a sweet onion. Yeah, that bite was better representation of the flavors because the onion pretty much controlled the whole thing. Not bad. It's a little plain actually for it, since it's supposed to be a Fiesta Queso. It's kind of plain. Here's a big hunk of like queso cheese right there. Let me see. Not a lot of seasonings in it. Not a lot of flavor. It's funny how the onions are the strongest flavor in here. The rice, you definitely taste the rice. It's just a plain like white rice. It's no seasonings, no spices, no nothing really. I could literally boil a pot of rice, regular white rice, pour it in here and bake a chicken breast with no seasoning. And that would pretty much be the same flavor I'm getting right here. I do get the onions, like I said, which is nice because it needs something. The tomatoes, I really don't taste the tomatoes. Let me get one by itself. Really don't have much flavor. They have a texture, you know, like a cooked tomato kind of texture. But as far as flavor goes, we don't have any flavor. Yeah, I think I'm more disappointed in the queso. Yeah, the cilantro lime cheese sauce, there's nothing there. Okay, let me try the corn and the beans, and it has some stuff in it too. Ooh. Those beans are hard, or at least that one bite was. The beans are a little hard. The corn's okay. Honestly, you need to take the beans and the corn and stir it in with the rice. Let me try that to get a little bit of flavor because the corn and the black beans actually have some flavor to them. They should have doubled up on the corn and beans. That way you can put it in with the rice and the chicken and giving it some flavor. It's still not a lot of flavor. I mean, the corn only goes so far, you know? The corn and beans only goes so far because I only have so much of it. texture-wise, it's okay. There was one section of those black beans that was really, really hard. I think it was on the edge. Since you don't stir this in between, it just dries up on the ends, on the edges where it's thinner. So that edge was really, really like almost like eating cardboard. The rest of it's been fine. So the beans are a little firm, but they're not hard firm. They're just firm. And the corn is really nice. The chicken and the rice is a good texture. The chicken's really nice and it's not dry or anything like that. It's a really nice texture. So texture-wise, it's okay, except for that one little piece of the bean and corn. My problem is more on the flavor. The flavor is so bland. I mean, like hospital food bland. I swear I think I've had hospital food that tasted better than this. It's very plain. There's no salt coming through. There's no peppers. There's no seasoning. And if you say it's queso, which I know is just a white cheese really, usually queso has some peppers and some spices to it. This has nothing going on as far as seasonings, as far as seasonings go. I hate to say it, it's not a bad meal. Let me say it straight out. It's not a bad meal, but it is so plain that I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. I don't hate it. I just wouldn't recommend it because it is so plain. Now, if you have some hot sauce and you want to sprinkle some hot sauce in there on the chicken and rice on your own, go for it. This is 16 grams of protein and it's pretty low calories. 330 calories is pretty good. The carbs though are 43 grams. I'm assuming that's from the rice probably. And the dietary fiber is 5 grams. So it's really not going to knock that down too much either. And the total fat is still at 10 grams. So I don't know. It's not really what you'd consider a healthy meal because I know a lot of people eat chicken and rice for a healthier diet. This is not what I consider healthy necessarily, I guess because of the cheese. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. It's just kind of bleh. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.